got today, man. We are currently here with Baby Young Nut, aka the motherfucking Age of Refuge, motherfucking sound leader. We're currently at motherfucking skate park in Tampa, home of one of the best skate parks in all of Tampa, 813. And yeah, now we're here for the motherfucking interview.
Hell yeah.
My name is Jalen Tyreek Garner. I'm currently living in Tampa, Florida. Been living here pretty much all my life. I originally lived in West Tampa, then I moved to Brandon, then Riverview. But no, I mean it's really cool down here in Tampa, man. I mean obviously a lot of cool people, a lot of great atmosphere down here. I mean it's humid most of the time, but I mean that's pretty much like what you'd expect in Tampa. But no, yeah, I'm raised in 813.
And how do you think that's affect you and your music being raised in Tampa?
So obviously coming from a black household, I would say it was kind of a little rough because obviously coming from a black household, it's a little kind of like frowned upon to listen to like music like that. So obviously when I was 10 years old, my mom bought me my first ever CD from Linkin Park, which was like the Hybrid Theory CD.
Yeah.
And that was like my first introduction going into nu metal. So I would say nu metal was definitely like the inspiration for me wanting to make nu metal while also trying to still keep like the hardcore elements of what my music wants to be. But no, honestly, Linkin Park was definitely like my favorite genre growing up. R.I.P. Chester Bennington, one of the best lead singers of all time. It sucked that he left us so soon, but obviously his music still lives on in all of us. So yeah, that's a team right there. Originally, I never got to hardcore like that. I was mostly like an alt kid, more like indie, and I would go to like a lot of shows. And my first time actually going to a hardcore show was back like last year. My friend Sullivan, also shout out to Sullivan and shout out to Fox, man. Those guys were definitely the people who kind of like brought me into the hardcore scene. Obviously, going to Gaijin for 420, that was like my first ever like hardcore show. It was fun, man. Also, shout out to Gaijin too, man. Those guys are the real reason why I got to hardcore in the first place.
Yeah.
Those guys definitely like inspired me to like basically get out of my comfort zone and pretty much just go out there and just explore more music. Mm-hmm. So yeah, shout out to Gaijin.
Shout out Gaijin.
Also shout out to Genji. His style of music is kind of like, it gives me like Limp Bizkit, but more so like kind of like his own style of music.
Yeah.
But like just the way he moves around, the way that like his music is, like with Kira, because it's more so anime based. I'm more anime based myself. I love anime and a gamer, obviously. But I mean like just Gaijin's style, their riffs, their lyricism is incredible. Like I really hope one day I can actually make music with those guys and hopefully we can get on tape.
Yeah, I mean, when I seen you up there, if I didn't know it was your first show today, I mean, I wouldn't have known. And I'm sure there were a bunch of people out there too that, of course, you had all your mutuals there, but I'm sure there were people there as well wondering, who the fuck is that? Like, but you did so good. I was like, wow, like, honestly, it kind of took me back to my first show. So now let's get into, how do you think the hardcore...
I would say thanks a lot, man. But what was the question? I'm so sorry.
How do you think the hardcore scene has helped you or shaped you as a person?
Ooh, so I gotta get in depth with that one. So obviously working in a blue collar job, there's definitely a lot of like, hurdles that I have to obviously get through, and I'm currently still trying to get through those hurdles. I would say like 5 months back, it's gonna get a little deep, so brace yourself, guys. So, obviously, 5 months ago, I almost wanted to kill myself because I thought I was gonna get fired. Just everything financially was just falling apart and just crumbling. So, just going to like a lot of hardcore shows and just remembering all the people that support me and just want to see me do great things in hardcore, it kind of like stop me from wanting to like actually jump off a little roof. So I would definitely say, in most cases, hardcore definitely saved my life a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just the community itself being so amazing and so just welcoming. I would say it's just because obviously being a black person in this scene, it's definitely like kind of nerve-wracking a little bit because you're kind of perceiving like, what are they gonna think about? Like, what are they gonna say about me? I mean, I'm tall, you know what I mean? So it's just like I give off like an aggressive type of demeanor, but you know, just being in the scene for like 2 years, it definitely started to show that these people really do care about me and definitely like just want to support me in every way, shape, and form. So like the hardcore scene always and forever will be have a very special place in my heart, and I hope one day that I can hopefully bring in more black kids to the scene, because a lot of kids out there, especially young black boys and girls, are always misunderstood. So I want to make it to where the scene can be welcoming to them, because they are always so misunderstood and just undermined all the time. So I just want to be able to just one day bring them to the scene and just hope that they can feel welcome and start to have a family here.
Yeah, that's really beautiful, and I really appreciate you sharing that and just being vulnerable.
It's definitely more about release, because everyone in this building right now is obviously going through something right now that we don't know about.
Yeah.
So I think personally that when people come to these shows, they have an outlet to actually like let out their energy and just be themselves without being judged or thinking like, oh yeah, like look at this guy. But it's definitely a place where you can just let all that frustration and anger that you have, and you can just, you know, share it with everyone that goes through the same thing. Because again, we're all going through something. We're always gonna have like battles and mind struggles that we're gonna go through. So I would say hardcore is definitely a place where you can just let loose and just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself and just, you know what I'm saying, come here and just releasing all your frustration and anger. I want to say I definitely my mark today, you know what I'm saying, because obviously I'm gonna be real, in the beginning I was a little nervous, but that's kind of like the beauty of being in a band. You never know what to expect. You know, are you gonna think that your music sucks, or you're gonna sound horrible on there? There's just like a lot of stuff that goes into it. But you know, I would say tonight definitely my mark for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because again, as a black man, I want to be able to be the beacon of light for more generational black kids that come to the scene and be like, you know what? If he can do it, so can I.
Oh yeah.
So I think tonight was definitely like a memorable moment that everyone will hopefully remember, and hopefully, you know, if this doesn't blow up, you know, I would definitely love to keep coming back here and performing when that's here, because without these guys, honestly, this would never happen. It would never be Age of Refuge, it couldn't be Baby Young Nut. So I would say just tonight was very special. It was a very beautiful night. So I'm gonna talk about Tampa first, and then I'm gonna talk about Florida.
Okay.
So with Tampa has been becoming more and more vibrant because of the up-and-coming bands like Contention. There's a lot of other ones out there. Cold Steel, you know what I'm saying? They're putting on for Tampa right now. They're killing it. But it all comes down to just having more bands being made, because obviously Age of Refuge, we're new. So like coming to shows like this and hearing a new sound, that's what's going to keep the band, keep the whole scene alive in itself, because without new bands, the scene would just be so stagnated and it would never actually grow. So the more people start making bands and the more people start coming out to more shows and supporting the local venues, then honestly I think the scene itself will actually keep on like living in itself. Now with Florida, definitely Central Florida, South Florida, I'm assuming Miami, Florida, Orlando, they've been killing it so far. You know, with Paper Wings, a lot of good bands. Fallen God, there's some other good bands out there. Those guys have just been doing so many great things, especially in South Florida. A lot of great South Florida bands have been coming out a lot recently, and it's just been inspiring a lot of more people to just make bands and just wanting to get out there. Because again, a lot of people are so caught up in their heads so much that they can't think like, okay, I want to start a band, but how do I start a band? Just come out to shows. It all starts with coming out to more shows. It all starts with you just coming out and just talking to everybody, you know, meeting new people, meeting new friends. And hey, you never know. You might meet new people that do the same thing you do. So it might work out for you. So honestly, if I can just leave one thing with this, I would say for like any Florida band, any Floridians out there that want to start a band, start one. Because you never know. I mean, I met the guys in there just by coming to shows. So if I didn't come out to shows, then I would have never met them. So just come out to more shows, make a band, have genuine people around you that actually want to support you and be there for you and put you in the right direction. And yeah, you guys will do great. It all starts with you just coming out to more shows, being confident in yourself, and just believing that you will be a great artist one day. And that's all it is, and that's the beauty of Florida. We're always going to be united. Obviously, Florida is a little divided right now because of a lot of controversy, but I believe that if we come together collectively and just talk about just things that are making us think like, oh, this guy's an asshole, that he's not. Talk things out. You know, it all starts with you just coming together and just coming to a common ground that you guys can just think about and just talk things out and just come to a better understanding. Because without, if you guys don't talk things out, you'll never be able to be united. So yeah, that's the whole cut of tea. I want to say this because it doesn't get talked about a lot, but a lot of hardcore kids in this scene nowadays, they never get their facts. They don't get their facts from a national reliable source. They only go based off of what people say and go run off the mouth. It's mostly that these hardcore kids just don't do their research. That's all it is. If kids just sat down and they actually did the research on a lot of things that people are talking about, then they come up with their own assumption rather than just being like, oh, he said, she said. Do your research, do your own analysis, I hope I said that right, and just, you know what I'm saying, come up with your own opinion. You know what I mean? Because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. People may not agree with you, but at least you'll be able to have your own opinion and not be a sheep like everybody else. Just be understanding, talk things out like adults, and, you know, just stop the violence, stop the bullshit, man. Like, the scene is supposed to be a place where people can just come collectively together and just have fun. You know, people don't want to come to a show feeling uncomfortable or feeling like they're not welcome. The scene should be a welcome place for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of color, regardless of what you stand for, you should be able to come to a show, and even if you have a different view on life, you should be able to talk things out with adults and be able to just come to a common ground and be able to just understand.
I really appreciate you talking to me and just dropping so many gems. And I have another show coming up too in Jacksonville.
Yes, in Duval County. Hey, we're coming for you, Duval. Like I said, the hardcore scene is only going to get bigger and bigger, man. So start a band. Make sure that you start a band with people that's actually going to be willing to sacrifice a lot of things to do the band. And yeah, keep Florida scene alive. Obviously, no push moshers in the pit, only hardcore moshers only.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elliot. And yeah, man, this has been the interview with Baby Young Nut, aka the Age of Refuge lead singer. And yeah, we're out.
We're out.